This is Covert Agent William G. of Geek Squad Online Support, and I'm here today to show you a little insight to my office and work conditions. This will be part of an ongoing YouTube series to let you, the viewer, learn more about the agents, including myself, that comprise online support. I hope you enjoy.
So here's where I work. Got my desk in this little corner. Got a couple of pictures up there. I'll just kind of go over everything. This is a Canon MP620 printer. It's a multifunction, all-in-one wireless. Got a file cabinet. Typical files. Got pens. Stress ball, desk accessories, that sort of thing. This is one of the features of my desk that I sort of get asked about quite frequently. It's I had a normal office chair that I had to sort of throw out. It was falling apart, so I bought this. I think this is a Gold's Gym ball. I bought it from Walmart for $10-15. Got a trash can and stuff. I'm actually right next to my kitchen. Which is quite convenient working from home, but hence the trash can recycling, and also got a shredder and can't really see it, but it's an APC battery backup. It's the 800 volt amp model. I've had it for quite a while. Before we start on the computer stuff, just want to got some photographs because I'm kind of stuck in a corner. I like to kind of highlight the desk with these photos and my little tree back there. It's almost like my window into the world since I'm kind of, shoved off aside. But both of these shelves were from IKEA. They're lac shelves. I actually painted them with a custom color to try to match the desk color as much as possible. And I've just got some mounted lights. I haven't done anything with the cable management. Partially because we'll actually be moving in a month, so I'll have a whole new corner and areas to play with, and I'll show you in a minute, but I've got a television I'll have mounted above my desk, so my setup will change quite a bit, but this is it currently. But got my Atlanta hat, got a little placemat I use if I eat at the desk, got some books here, a recent Windows Expert plaque I got for going to a Microsoft training. Got some awesome headphones here. They're the Beats by Dr. Dre. They're the Studios, or the Solos, I'm sorry. But, just a couple little decorations, including a Geek Squad squishy softball from our 3.0 launch. I got a little bonsai tree I tried to feed randomly. But right here I've got my corporate laptop. Best Buy actually supplies it so that we can take care of normal day-to-day duties, do email, access corporate documents, that sort of thing. I've got my Drobo. This is the second generation. It has USB and FireWire 800. I've got it loaded with 4 drives, 2 1 terabytes. This one right here is a 750. Then I've got a 320. If you don't know the way a Drobo works, it essentially takes the largest drive, or if you had 4 terabytes, it would just take one of those terabytes. You kind of take that out of the total space because it's using data across all drives for redundancy. So it can support a drive failure without you losing data. Essentially, you would take out the defective drive, replace it, and you wouldn't lose anything. It's a RAID, but not RAID. It has the benefits of RAID, but without the difficult setup of RAID. So, I've just got some lights here. 7 out of 10 just means I'm 70% full, and then these are green lights just telling me that the drives are okay. It's got sort of, on the back of the magnetic lid, it's got sort of a guide that tells you exactly, what all the lights mean, and if something happens, what to do, that sort of thing. But it's a great device, and I've got that plugged in via FireWire 800 to my new 21.5 inch iMac, which is, I've got the screen pictured here. This is the machine I mainly use for research, and I chat. You can see I've got our chat channel over here on the left, web browser. I've got instant messaging, and then obviously all the other apps that I can use. Got the dock for my iPhone 3GS. Got a Belkin USB hub, simply because, especially for flash drives, it's not easy to access the back of the iMac. It's easier just to plug it in through a hub like this. Then you can see I've also got my AT&T DSL modem back there, and a cable for my girlfriend's iPhone 3G. Things will probably change out quite a bit when I get an iPhone 4 when they launch, especially because they don't take the same dock. I'll probably use that for her phone and then get a new dock for my phone. Then back here, let me move this. I'll explain that in a second. Back here, I've got a 500 gigabyte time capsule. It's a router and wireless hard drive in one. So I use it for both functions. It supports my network, which I've got a lot of devices. My iPhone runs off of it, my girlfriend's iPhone, my Xbox 360, all of my computers, my work laptop, all of that stuff works off of this. And I just use this for Time Machine with my iMac to wirelessly back up. So it's just another backup means. As many tech experts will tell you, it's good to have several different ways of backing up, off-site to an internet location to multiple hard drives. I actually use my Drobo for several things, and one of those things is backup as well. So it's good to have multiple measures, I guess is the point. So that's my iMac. This is actually connected to my MacBook Pro. I'm currently using it for work, but this is it's a Samsung 23-inch LCD monitor. I've currently got it on a beginner's C++ book. Actually, a couple of years old, but that's a book I had for college. I wanted to get the heights, as you can kind of see, the heights of the iMac and the other monitor about the same, because without the book, the monitor is considerably shorter. So I just wanted to get them about the same height, because even though this is a 21.5 inch and this is a 23 inch, they're roughly the same. They're close enough. Griffin Elevator, which is it was $30. It's a stand that sort of brings it off of the desk. Not only does it give you storage underneath, as you can see, I've got the actual power adapter and then my wallet, but it's sort of good at routing cables as well. You can kind of see I've got the power cable, and then over here to the left, the right rather, the DVI cable that's powering the monitor next to it. I've got them routed through the edges there. That's actually to to help manage some of that. But other than that, that's just my MacBook Pro. Lastly, what I usually type and mouse from all day are the Magic Mouse and the Apple Bluetooth keyboard from Apple that actually came with my iMac. I didn't know if I was going to be able to use this day in and day out at first, but after using it for this long, since I got the iMac in December actually, I've been quite happy with it. Then I've also got, which normally the iPhone that I'm recording this on would be placed into this. It's a Joby GorillaPod. These little legs are completely bendable and they're rubberized, not only on the very bottoms but on the sides. And I can use it to record in a variety of ways, not only to record but to hold the phone. And what I normally do is I use a program called Nightstand that once I have running, I place the iPhone in this, set it off in the corner, and it's a giant clock for me while I'm working. And then an added benefit of this cable is if I'm low on battery, I just plug it in while I'm using it that way as well. But as far as that goes, that's my covert work area, my covert cave, if you will.
You can see me online at twitter.com/agent1834 or via my Geek Squad online support page at support.geeksquad.com.